Hello, how are we all? Might be a pointless question actually, because no one might be watching this, but hey ho, we'll crack on. Just wanted to, I suppose, make a vlog. First ever time, see how things go, document my travels, and yeah, just go with the flow really. So what can I say? A little bit about me. My name's Oliver, 31 from the UK. Going to a country which I won't reveal at the moment, but having to get up very early to go there, take a very long bus journey, and off the back of a pretty average at best night's sleep, not feeling the best at the moment, but I've got some garage coffee, tastes absolutely awful to keep me going, and yeah, let's see where we're going to go and end up. I made it to my destination. God, that bus was yeah, a little bit longer than expected, and I find myself currently in Minsk, Belarus. Looks very nice so far. Just been walking around for about 5 minutes, just from the bus station behind me and going into the sort of city centre. Very clean, a lot of very sort of you know, nice pretty buildings. So yeah, looking forward to it. But bus, basically the border control, which I knew was going to be quite long. It wasn't too bad actually, it took about an hour and a half, but you know, you're sort of just sitting there waiting, doing various sort of checks and security and all that, just to obviously get through. And then the bus journey itself took about 3 hours. So now ready to just explore a bit of Minsk and yeah, see what it has to offer. Independence Square, main area where Belarusian independence is celebrated, and barely anyone here. Featuring the main man himself, Vladimir Lenin, looking good. Just been on a sort of hour and a half walk around the city. Just walking to my hotel, which is about sort of 10 minutes outside the city centre. And one thing I've noticed is the eeriness of the place. It's just very tranquil, very like peaceful, I guess. But just that sort of feeling that there's a little bit of suppression about. Can't keep myself too loud because obviously you never know who's listening. I wonder if the KGB still exists, but yeah, it's just got that little bit of a sort of on edge feeling to it. So we'll see how things go. Just checking into the room. Let's see what I got. Oh my God. It's basically the Soviet Union. Check me out with these funky headphones. I was walking through the city just after dropping my stuff off at the hotel and recharging the battery, so to speak, and came across this city tour bus, kind of like those city hopper ones you get in most major cities. And I kind of thought, you know what, I can't really be bothered to walk anymore. So here I am, headphones all kitted out, government hall on the left as we've just been told, and yeah, just enjoying a nice tour in the evening in Minsk.
Справа от нас между жилыми домами расположилась белорусская городок. Зеленый корпусок слева от нас является не только национальным флагманом нашего народа, выполняет свою миссию – собирать, хранить и предоставлять в пользование обществу универсальный фонд документского масштаба. Накануне празднования Дня независимости Республики Беларусь в 2010 году.
Little Soviet building. I can't see because of the trees. Good.
Мощи блаженной Софии Слуцкой и чудотворная икона Минской Божией Матери. Торжественные мероприятия, военные парады. За стелой мы видим новый музей Великой Отечественной войны. Здание напоминает застройкой. Все дома создавались здесь. В наше время несколькими видами ключей проволоки и выйти за его пределы можно было гостям нашей столицы. Это гостеприимный современный торговый комплекс имеет огромный выбор товаров смелому и сильному из них. Может, не испугается вам подробностей.
Nice little wander around Minsk in the evening, following that bus tour. Famous mural, communism meet capitalism. The end of a day, walking back to my hotel here in Minsk. Long day, getting up at like 6 a.m. Long bus journey, hot journey, having to wait at the border, get to Minsk, do a lot of walking about, bit of sightseeing. All in all, good day. Just about to fuel up with my Soviet Union breakfast. Quick old look at the breakfast bar. All looking rather interesting. Minsk, day 2. Good morning. Just currently in one of these sort of underground type places. They have a lot of sort of underground plazas that go below the roads to obviously stop people walking across and disrupting the traffic, which is pretty cool. Kind of like Milton Keynes back in the UK. But yeah, just going to explore Minsk. Got about 4 or 5 hours left before my bus back to Vilnius. I didn't actually say where I came from yesterday, so yeah, Vilnius, Lithuania. So yeah, let's do some exploring. If you come to Belarus and you fancy McDonald's, unfortunately, you're not going to get the real thing. Apparently, when the war happened with Russia and Ukraine, Belarus, obviously a lot of companies sanctioned transactions in Belarus, including McDonald's. So some local businessman decided to buy up all the chains in Belarus. There's only about 20 McDonald's in the city. Rebranded it to Mac, and here we go. That's the logo. Spoke about McDonald's closing down, but if you're Belarusian and a fan of the 11 secret herbs and spices, do not fear. KFC still very much open for business. There's quite a few of them as well, dotted about the city, so you can still enjoy that southern fried chicken. My number one enemy, ruining my walk around Minsk. Hay fever. Ugh, can't stand it. This dude just hanging out. No sign, so I have absolutely no idea who it is. Minsk Opera right here. Very beautiful. The Minsk metro. Very beautiful architecture. Capitalist KFC meets communist mural. One last look at Independence Square. Say goodbye to Mr. Lenin. Just walking back to the bus station now. So yeah, Independence Square behind me. Pretty cool. A little bit sterile maybe, but not a bad way to end my time in Minsk. Just walking back to the bus station. And then yeah, we go back to Vilnius for one very long border control process. Walking back through the same park that I was in yesterday, coming from the bus station. Just so nice, beautiful, clean, tranquil, peaceful, all the adjectives I'm rolling out. But yeah, very nice part of the city. One last look at the city gates of Minsk. Walking to the bus station, saying goodbye to a pretty cool city, that's for sure. Right, bus station, here we are. Got some snacks for the journey. Time to find my bus and get out of Minsk. Just leaving Minsk now on the bus. About to enter rows and rows of communist housing block. Very nice. More amazing housing block. Looking very nice. Can get used to this. You can't park there, mate. Now at Belarusian border control. And here we wait. 2-3 hours maybe. Here are all the buses waiting. That's my bus at the end. The guy who came on our bus, the security guard, said that it would take about 15 to 20 minutes each to look and sort of inspect the buses. So good evening. One last Belarusian beer for the road as I wait to go back into Vilnius. Just show you the buses that are lined up. Mine's at the front, thankfully. But yeah, the border control process, unfortunately, is where it gets a little bit sticky here in Belarus. Very serious with their security. They have to take one bus in, x-ray it, sniff for dogs, disinfect the whole thing. You've got to be x-rayed, scans, a few questions, nothing too serious. Show some documentation. But look, at the end of the day, what I can say about Minsk is that it's a very clean, civil, authentic city. A lot of culture to it, a lot of Soviet style buildings, but obviously very true to their past, their heritage. So I had a good time. Obviously stayed there only a day, one full day. I was sort of there about 26, 27 hours in the end, given the border control process coming here, which didn't take us long, but hey ho, I was never going to be lucky twice. I have heard some horror stories that border control apparently could take up to a day, 24 hours, so at least we're not in that situation, and it's only looking like it's going to be about 3.5 hours or so, which is not too bad at the end of the day. So very good time in Minsk. Now on to Vilnius. I would certainly recommend Belarus, but just maybe with this border control process, having a bit of a heart to wait before you get to go in and experience the city. But great city, great people. Now on to Vilnius.